heading in for a television interview that my friend Amber set up at this station here in Oklahoma City. I'm with my friends Michelle and Harrison. They're sort of taking me around today, showing me the city. Meter that you have there, how fast you listen to it?
Yeah. Her name is Stephanie Plum. She was in her apartment. She told her name. She told about her hamster Rex.
Oh.
And she told about her friend Lula, and she also has a lucky bottle. Did you hear any of that?
Wow.
No.
That's cool.
No.
But now I got to get this back to where.
That's too fast for me. I couldn't do that.
Me too,
Understand
baby.
that.
But that's what's cool about it. It's
Speed
customizable.
I got to find it now.
And you guys are from the library?
She is. I'm just
Can you tell me a little bit about the library again, please?
Go ahead. Why don't you go ahead, Jenny? Go ahead.
Well, I've been a patron of the library over 40 years, and for the library, for a blind person, a visually impaired person, that's a godsend. It's a blessing. We get books, magazines. We can keep on top of magazines just like you do. I mean, I read Newsweek, Sports Illustrated, Reader's Digest, True West, and I read those plus the books that I get. And I don't know what I'd do without the library. I'm computer illiterate. My favorite toys are my radio and my tape player.
And so how long have you been at the library working there?
I don't work
He
there.
doesn't
She-
Oh,
work
you
there.
don't.
I'm
You
the
do.
public information officer
Okay.
at the Library for the Blind, and I've worked there about 17 and a half years. And our primary or core service is the provision of books in Braille and on audio format. And we have about 65,000 books. We're like a medium-sized library. Everything is done via the mail. It's free, which is a really exciting word. And our 4,000 plus patrons can go to our catalog, which is a regular OPAC catalog. They can order from catalogs. They can call and talk to one of our 3 librarians. And they can order that latest Tom Clancy book.
And so do they buy these readers from you, or where do they?
No.
the Library
These,
of Congress.
the Library of Congress, through National Library Service through the Library of Congress, actually records about 2,000 plus books a year. And in our collection, we've got about 65,000 titles.
Wow.
It's all free, even the
It's
mail.
all free. There's no
And we
cost,
have a-
even the mail.
Show them
to
how
and
the
from.
how the
We have
mailing
a card
goes.
here
Show 'em how
that
the card.
I've got there's the library's address. When I finish the book, I just flip the card over, and it has the Oklahoma Library for the Blind their address. And when they want to ship it to me, it'll come this way, where it's put it in there.
You can always tell
And see,
because the
that
hole
way-
will be on the
that way it
left.
has my address. It'll have my address
Right,
on there.
right.
Then once I finish the book, then I just turn this little card over, flip them
Sort of
in.
like Netflix.
Yeah.
It is sort of like,
Except it's free.
And it's
Free
Free Netflix
Free net
of
mail, free
of
net
books.
for the blind.
and we've got hundreds of genres, and you can get bestsellers, you can get westerns, World War II, you can get about anything you want.
Espionage, mystery, romance, anything you
Inspirational,
want. Yeah,
religious,
inspirational.
philosophy, political,
Wow.
Textbooks even in some
Textbooks.
cases.
textbooks, yes, in
They
some
have a
cases.
textbook program that they do for kids that are in school or in
K through 12
college.
grade.
Well, thank
We
you
don't do the
guys.
college
And
anymore.
you know they're out of money.
I know they're out of
the-
money. I know.
And
Don't you think, the local
And,
number?
you know, the other
521-3514.
misconception, a lot of people think they're not eligible for services because they're not totally blind.
Well, see, that's
Or
why I
either
want to
even-
get them to read from reading a regular
Right.
book.
Things I do.
I moved it whenever we were passing the,
Oh, thank you.
sorry, when we were passing the brochure.
That's fine. Talking about her lucky red bottle?
Oh my God! That's hysterical.
Wayne, you traveled around the country probably 40 years ago, almost on a
About 40,
motorcycle.
yes, I don't talk in terms of years. It's
Right.
decades and quarters.
4 decades ago.
Half a century ago, a little bit. Give a little, take a little. I decided that I was going to take off from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
So I bought
I'm from
myself-
Albuquerque.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then you know Santa Fe and you know La Bajada.
Yeah?
And so I decided I would get on this motorcycle, which was only a 100cc Kawasaki.
Right.
Okay, and it still had its like dirt bike tires, and I was going to go to Philadelphia. Well, anyway, so I didn't have any plan in mind except I had just made a recording on it. What they have in those days?
8 track tapes, yeah.
8-track, and then I think a cassette. And I was going to work my way through the country and stop in different small towns, etc. And anyway, I got arrested in Oklahoma for speeding,
Oh, man.
and basically got to Philadelphia. But I decided to see the country on the way, so it took me about, I don't know, 6,000 miles to go 2,000 miles. And I really was enchanted by Oklahoma and Nowata and, you know, all the wonderful small towns. So I would play Mozart in nursing homes along the way. And then I would sell my cassettes on the street. Anyway, that's kind of like a digest of it.
Right.
Right.
Very cool,
I
man.
don't get on a motorcycle anymore. Anyway, I'm real interested in...
Okay, tell me how many, you're a Twitter virtuoso.
Yeah.
How many tweets have you had?
54,107 or 8.
Wow.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Stand by in.
It's a lot of tweets.
It is. No, it's how many